around health, marriage, and mindset. So we're very excited. But before we get started, if you're watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you are hearing us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. All right, let's get to it. Here's question number 1. If wellness were a zodiac sign, which one would it be and why?
I'm going to already have to say Taurus because I know most about the Taurus because I'm a Taurus myself.
Yes.
In wellness, I would say now I've got to connect the dots.
Okay.
So I feel like wellness can be something that can be a little bullheaded or like, grabbing by the bull by the horns in some ways.
Okay.
But the more that you're like regimented and disciplined, right, wellness kind of falls in line or it fits you more. If you like essentially have like the habits and those types of things, which I feel like that's something that at least me as a Taurus has,
Yes.
So that's something that comes to mind for sure of like, okay, that would be my one.
Okay.
Yes.
And I knew you were going to say that. So I decided to do just like a little bit of research because we don't really know the zodiac signs other than our signs. So what I saw was Virgo was the one that they said is kind of the wellness sign of the zodiac. And they said that they're natural healers. They're about function, wholeness, and self-improvement.
Then this is the Virgos.
This is the Virgos. That's Kiki Palmer, Beyonce, couple of Virgos.
Oh, so the Beehive, let us know in the comments.
Beehive, come through.
Let us know if you agree, if you concur.
Come through. All right, number 2. What is the most extra thing you've done in the name of self-care?
So here's the thing. This really isn't self-care.
Okay.
But shopping and going out and like buying sneakers was like to me a self-care ritual. Like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. So it wasn't healthy, but going out and buying an excessive amount of pair of the same shoe at the outlet. I remember grabbing like way too many. So that would be my one for sure.
Okay. I would say for women, we do something that's called an everything shower.
Oh.
I'm sure men are probably like, what are you talking about? That's that day where you're in the shower, you're really in the bathroom for hours, and you're whitening your teeth, you're shaving, you're washing your hair, you're doing deep, conditioning treatments, you're throwing masks on, you're putting all of the skincare, you're lotioning up. It's the whole like exfoliating. If you do laser hair removal at home, you're doing that. I mean, it's a whole waxing, it's a whole thing. It's an everything shower. And the ladies who know, they know.
And the fellas know, for all the fellas that are out here like me, I was a 3-in-1 brother before we met.
You right. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash.
All in one.
I don't get it.
All in one. We're ready to roll. All I need, one bottle. But now that I know and I have some better products, you've really opened my mind and my world to a lot of other things.
Yes. I mean,
skincare.
You do. You have about a 5 to 6 step skincare routine.
And if it didn't work, I wouldn't do it.
Right.
That's the truth. Because sometimes I'm like, I want to, come on. Somebody right now is a little bit ashy because they chose not to put any lotion. They chose not to put any lotion on. And you have to make that choice sometimes. Like, am I gonna oil up or am I gonna be dry today? And the question is always, the answer is always oil up. You got to make sure that you're locked in.
Got to get the ankles.
Got to
get.
There's nothing more egregious than an open toe sandal with a pair of ashy toes in between it. Oh,
yikes! All right, you have to eat one healthy meal for the rest of your life. What would it be?
This is an easy one. I'm eating what I'm going to eat tonight for dinner.
Oh, okay. That's a good
grilled
one.
Chicken salad. The shredded lettuce. We got to have some cranberries in there. Like that. We got to have ideally all of the fixing. So we need some tortilla strips.
Yes.
If you want to throw a little bit of corn or a little bit of black beans in there, we can. Dressing. I mean, again, don't judge me, y'all. But a little barbecue ranch. Don't judge me.
You really like a barbecue salad.
Little egg
like
in
a
there.
Barbecue chicken salad.
Broiled egg.
No, you haven't even been on the eggs.
But you got to throw the broiled egg in there. In the salad, every time we're out, it's a game changer.
Like
and
they
charge
salad?
And they charge like $2 for the egg.
I love a Cobb salad.
They're like, oh, you want to add egg? $2. You're like,
you know what? Let me go in the back and cook it myself.
What? Let me make it myself. And then you got to tip the driver once $5 or 6. You're like, wait, when was it $40 for a salad I can make at the house? So I would make that salad that we have like almost I can make it every day.
Okay, so I am gonna agree with you because I'm gonna have two. So barbecue chicken salad, 100%. When I worked in the food industry, I had that every single day for lunch, but I need extra barbecue. It
used to be a little bit on your apron sometimes when you
a whole lot of it. What? It's barbecue, it's ranch, it's
country gravy.
Country gravy. Listen.
Hey now.
I used to come back smelling like a restaurant.
Who like the country gravy? Let us know if you rock with the country gravy.
The country gravy. Second is going to simply be a rice bowl.
Ooh.
Because you can switch
breakfast
it up.
Or breakfast, lunch, or like what kind of rice bowl?
That's what I'm saying. The rice bowl.
But I feel like if you're switching it up, it's not the same meal.
It is. It's the same base.
So I'm saying, but which rice bowl though? Just so the people, when they might want to know what's your go-to bowl every day.
Well, forever. I wouldn't have the breakfast bowl every day that I make at home.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
could.
I know you could.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I could eat breakfast.
Yes. I would probably do more of like probably a vegetarian type of bowl, black beans, corn. So really take the barbecue chicken salad and just put that into a bowl. I think that'd be the best for me. Okay. But I like the barbecue chicken salad. That's a good one.
We're on the same page.
I like that.
Well, all we need is 2 forks.
Amen. And if you are listening to this and you're with your partner or you are, with your group of girls or guys, as we go through, we want you to answer these.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what y'all feeling.
In the comments what y'all feeling too as we go. Okay, so what's a wellness trend you secretly love? I have mine. Oh, okay.
A wellness trend that I secretly love is the bone broth, and I love it.
Is that a wellness trend?
It is. Some people don't know. Some people aren't hip. If you're not drinking the bone broth, and again, it's a powder, you add water, got to add a little bit of seasoning to it, but it's like 20 grams of protein or more. And it's literally a major key. Yeah. So, but most people like either haven't tried it, but people that you bring it up to that know are like, it's gospel.
Okay. Okay.
Because I brought it up to a few people and they looked at me like, if you know, you know. And they were like, I know a guy. Like I know a guy, like a farmer that I go to that gives me my bone broth.
Though.
I was like, oh, you're on another level. He really shocked me.
You can make it at home too.
He's in Idaho too. He's like, I went over to my neighbor and
it's not that hard to make at home. Actually, you can if you experiment a little bit. So love the bone broth. We both have the bone broth. We started with the beef. That was the best one for us, and then we transition to chicken, but I still like the beef more. I think.
Same from Dr. Amy Myers, though. Shout out to Dr. Amy Myers.
Yes.
That makes that bone broth.
Yes. Very good. And that one's a powdered form as opposed to a liquid form.
True.
So I love that. I would say a wellness trend. This is for the girlies who know. It's all about the girl dinner. I'm here for it. I love it. I'm here for it. I want the randomness of a girl dinner. I love it. I think it's just, it hits the spot on another level.
So for the people out there, what's a girl dinner?
It's literally a smorgasbord of just all the things that you're kind of wanting at that moment. So you might have a little bit of like cheese and crackers. You might have like hummus and cucumbers. You might have just
Is this a charcuterie board?
No, you'll have like maybe some dried fruit, a little bit
though.
But you can't think of it. You can't think of it like that. But again, it's a girl dinner, so it's whatever you want, just in small quantities.
And is it because it's replacing dinner as well? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's just because it's like I don't want one set thing for dinner. I want a little bit of everything, and I want it all on one plate. And I want to just nibble over here, get my sweet and salty.
At what point do you come nibble on my plate?
Get nibble on you're nibbling on my plate. What? Don't do me like that.
Audience, I want y'all to know that it works both ways, y'all.
That's not true.
So you saying the next time I have some popcorn, you're not gonna want a handful?
When's the last time I've asked for popcorn? Y'all hear the silence.
She just had a handful.
Y'all hear the silence.
She just had a handful.
Y'all hear the silence.
She just had a handful recently.
Okay, that's not true. Would you rather cold plunge for 30 days or give up caffeine for 30 days?
So I'm not too crazy on caffeine, although I do have the pre-workout in my routine, like the organic pre-workout and a coffee sometimes. So I do, it's a little joke, but I love a cold. But I love a cold plunge though. So what I was gonna say, like I could give up caffeine tomorrow, zero hesitation, but also really enjoy the cold plunge. So I'd pick cold plunge regardless of if the coffee I had to give up or not. You know?
Yeah, I'd give up caffeine. Yeah. Myself. Cold plunge, that's for the birds.
I'm gonna cold plunge and I'm gonna keep my caffeine.
Although cold plunge, and I know that I should do it.
You gotta ask yourself, do you want to be good or do you want to be great?
I'm always great.
Okay. So on our anniversary when we go to the spa and it's time for the cold plunge.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
What's our relationship wellness routine?
Define that.
So what I think of is how do we bring health and wellness into our routine as a couple? So I would say we work out when we can together. We try to go on walks together. We are sometimes meal prepping together too.
I mean, today's a perfect example. And to keep it all the way real, because this is going to resonate with somebody. Whoever has something in the fridge that's on the verge of expiration, meaning if you do not cook it and cut it and cook it today, it's going to expire. And I appreciate you giving me that reminder because I kind of forgot about it. I'm like, ooh, we got to cut that chicken. And you're like, yo, if it's not cut today, like, and there's nothing worse than feeling like it doesn't matter how much money.
I feel like you're wasting
That's
money.
what I'm saying. There's no matter how much money you have, throwing away something that's perfectly good because you just didn't get to it or wasted it. It like, to me, it hurts. And I look at myself and I'm like,
especially now with inflation
and
these tariffs.
And I think back to, Granny, different time. Don't know when your next meal's coming. I'm like, Granny would be so disappointed in me right now. She would be disappointed. So I say that to say, you messaged me today and we're like, hey, we got to cut that chicken up. And this is going back to the wellness routine or how we mix that into our relationship is I cut up the chicken in between one of my meetings, gloved up, chef style, marinated. But what you did was came and like when I jumped to my next meeting, you then cooked it after it marinated for a little bit. And then I was able to put it into containers and put it in the fridge. So like, it's not always overthinking it where there's like this hack or this secret, but it's really like, how can I help? How do we break something up from you having to cut, cook, put away, prep the chicken to like, all right, how do we divvy up some of these responsibilities and help us on the journey? Because now going back full circle to the salads we talked about earlier, when we get home tonight, we'll be able to make one of those delicious salads and the chicken's already cooked versus like, ooh, let's just go eat out because of the fact that we don't have any food that's ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's something that's simple, but a lot of times it's the simple things that make the big differences.
Yeah. So wellness routine, working out together, praying together,
big time.
Meal prep,
cardio. Yeah.
Recovery in the pool. Oh yeah.
Swim, going to the pool. Yeah. These are all like major keys.
Yeah. Facts. What's one guilty pleasure that actually heals your soul? I'll go first.
Okay.
For me, it's making healthy desserts. And the reason why is because when I was younger, we would have no soda, no sugary foods, barely having pizza, not enjoying just, those really kind of childlike foods that are a little bit more on the sugary side. So for me, I like to take that idea and turn them into healthier meals, right? So yesterday I made you, I just cut up a green apple, threw that, toss that in some maple syrup, put that in the air fryer, melted peanut butter and chocolate and drizzle that on top. But yeah, if I would have had that when I was younger, oh my gosh. So it heals my inner child every time. I'm like, yes, it's delicious.
I love that. I love that. So for me, I would say definitely playing Madden. But specifically it's franchise mode. And those that are listening that are Detroit Lions fans are going to know why. Every Super Bowl I win, it just makes me feel a little better about the fact that we've never won a Super Bowl. So like, I feel like I'm manifesting right now what's coming for us as a franchise. And so that's why I would say that it's a guilty pleasure that like, really resonates with my soul as a fan.
Yeah, I like that. If your mindset had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, will you go first?
Okay, so let's do maybe a workout song, like a workout mindset theme song.
Oh,
are you gonna say it or no?
Oh, well, what are you thinking?
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. But it's really the beginning. It's really the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that one goes.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
That's a good one.
Was that the one you were going to pick?
No, I thought that's what you were going to pick.
Oh, no. That's a great one, though. That's a great one. Right now, I'm trying to think of what I would come out to. That's a great question.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
I have also for workout, Dedication by Nipsey Hussle.
Ooh, that's
dedication,
a banger.
Hard work plus patience.
I would say that God did.
Okay, you do like that.
Yeah, that I could listen to that anytime. It's like, ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, and Friday, I'm feeling him as an artist.
Okay.
Like just bangers.
And that's if your mindset had a theme song.
Yeah, God did.
Okay, I would say Life would be God's plan.
Ooh,
Drake.
That's a banger.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
If it's a relationship for me, it'd be Cater to You by Destiny's Child.
Oh.
Let me cater to you, because baby, this is your day. The ladies who know, they know.
That's a great one.
Okay, what's your wellness red flag?
Well, go ahead.
Is ours the same?
No.
Okay.
If not, I'll pick a different one.
Okay,
There's yours? A few.
Okay.
A wellness red flag, and I'm speaking directly.
What's
to
your?
What do you mean?
Your wellness red flag. So, for example,
yeah, tell me an example.
I would say for really for both of us is that going back to the previous question where we were talking about meal prep. You have food in the fridge. Everyone's been there, but you go out to eat.
Correct.
And yes, you want to go out to eat. And even if it's like, oh, let's try, a healthier spot. Sometimes you may go and happy hour is hitting. And it's like, oh my gosh, they have the sliders on here.
Yeah.
They have the shrimp tacos.
That's a wellness red flag.
That's a wellness red flag.
I'm glad you explained the question. Because I was going to say something different. And that's exactly it. No question.
No question.
You got to overcome that. And as soon as you get past it, you realize like, man,
yes,
I saved like 200 and like
yes.
2,000.
You save so much money.
Save $200 and 2,000 calories.
Come on now. Drop it in the comments if you feel less. You picking up what we laying down. Okay, what's your reset ritual when you have a mentally rough day?
I would say the reset ritual goes back really to the power hour, right? But it goes back to some prayer, meditation, unwinding. So just kind of getting into a zen.
Madden for you.
Madden is definitely going to be in the unwind routine.
Pool,
going for a swim.
It's giving Black Boy joy.
Come on, out there frolicking.
Okay. Anything else?
I would say that's probably the biggest.
Okay. Reset ritual for me when it's a mentally tough day. Honestly, ditto to everything that you said.
Yeah.
The pool as much as we can. I like to step outside on our patio and just get some fresh air.
Catch a hummingbird.
Breaths. Right. Hummingbirds. I like to people watch. That's a great way for me to unwind. But then I also like to watch something funny. I like to just get a couple of chuckles.
Like to get some chuckles.
I want to get the endorphins flowing. I think that's definitely. And we're watching Mom on Netflix right now.
That and the Steve Harvey show. And we've been getting chuckles.
Wind that back. Rewind that. So funny. Okay. Let's see. When do you feel most mentally clear and focused in the morning?
No question.
No question.
I'm a lion for sure.
No question.
I'm the most clear in the morning. I like to get up early before, almost like I feel like the world is sleeping, and I'm up and I'm able to just get into my thoughts, do my power hour routine.
I was gonna say.
And then being able to go into the gym and work out. And typically in the morning, there are some people, but there could be windows, especially on a day like Friday. There's nobody in the gym at 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're just I love it.
Love that. Definitely in the morning for sure. Power hour, not touching my phone. Oh my gosh. Which actually, let's go into the next one. What's the most underrated mindset hack you've discovered? And I would have to say the not touching of the phone in the morning.
Huge.
I literally feel like a completely different person.
The past week I've been super intentional too.
Yes.
Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not on my phone, but you kind of
on your phone.
You glare, but you don't respond. No, not even looking. And sometimes that's just a challenge in itself, or not, challenge of I'm not gonna look at my phone until after I do, my prayer, my devotional, my journaling, my meditation.
Mhm.
And then I'm transitioning into the day ready, locked in, versus I'm receiving and catching everything that
Oh my
happened
gosh,
over
that's
the
the
night.
worst.
I'm getting the Yahoo Finance or the
You
stocks are at this peak.
Yes.
I'm like, dang it, am I in on that?
Right. And you just feel like you can't either catch up. You feel like you are constantly in a state of being behind. And it's like when you're running a relay and you're just seeing people that are just passing you by and you're trying your hardest to try to catch up, but it's so hard. But I feel like when we have our power hour in the morning and set our intentions, I know for me, like I physically feel better. I'm not nearly as bloated. I don't have the stress blow as much. I mentally feel clear and I feel like I can really take on the day as opposed to coming from a place where I feel like I'm catching up.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be able to have that champion mindset, right? Like you want to be able to feel like I'm really ready to tackle the day, right? And also the energy and everything that comes along with it, because you want to be able to power and charge whatever environment you get into. And it's easier said than done. But how do you pour into yourself?
Yes.
And it kind of reminds you of the airplane, right? When you're like, put your own mask on.
Mhm.
And it's like, well, okay, if not, you're in a situation where you can't breathe.
Right. What do you wish more people knew about confidence? I would say that confidence comes from within. Confidence does not come from attention from the outside. It really is that beaming light from the inside. However, confidence needs to be built when you're young. That's really what I feel like. I feel like the sooner that you can build that confidence within your child, that you're going to see that they're going to really become a different person as they grow, and you don't fall prey to, as much maybe peer pressure, or you just have a very good understanding of who you are and the confidence that comes with that. And it really does come from within. And I think also knowing yourself, like knowing your lineage, is another one too, of understanding, no, my great grandfather, or like my great grandparents did this. I can't be any other way than excellent, just that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I think confidence comes from also repetition. So if you're practicing things and habits that are going to make you better, that make you improve, excellence then becomes a standard. It becomes no other option, because you created that flywheel effect, right? And that energy. And so, and also I feel like, because you made a great point of knowing your history, but also if your history is not rooted in excellence or a rich, background, or you come from humble beginnings, that's okay, right? Like you can have the confidence that I'm literally building that foundation right now, but also speaking that life into yourself. Because sometimes if nobody else is, you got to look in the mirror and, tell yourself you're a champion. Hey, I believe that we will win.
Yes. How do you bounce back after slipping on your goals?
I think the bounce back, a part of it is having the check-ins to not slip too far, right? Because like a part of it is just like, at what point do you realize that you're slipping? Yes. Is it 6 days, 6 months, or 6 years? Yes. How did I get here? Yes. So I think having the right people around you, right? Like the support. One thing that we do is just checking in and leaning on each other. I know there's a ton of times where, I can go off the deep end, 6-piece caniac, let's go. And you're like, ooh, you have goals. And I'm like, you know what? Yes. Let's eat that salad.
Yes. And those are, I would say that you're talking more health goals too, which that's right on point. But if we're talking life goals, if you notice that you're slipping on your goals, it's having an accountability partner, somebody that's going to text you and say, hey, are we getting closer to having that business plan done, right? Or being able to build that empire that you want to build. The accountability partner, I think it's also a support system, like multiple people that you can have around you that like, and trust, that will help you get to where you want to go. And then if you can get a mentor too, that's another great way to also not be able to slip too far from your goals. But again, right, there's times where you have to either, make a transition or slightly go off the path a little bit, just because life be lifing. So, but being able to have maybe those 3 things will bring you back onto your destination.
Yeah. And one thing I want to add to that too, to your point, is also writing them down. Like that's something that there's some really great data around. When you write down your goals, you're more than like twice as likely to accomplish them. Yes. But if you write them down and put them somewhere that you can see them, even if you're off track or busy or, have other things going on, you're going to look back on that mirror or on your desk or wherever you have, on your vision board, and you're like, ooh, I really set out to accomplish that. And let's find my way back to that path.
Yes. What's a sign you're emotionally burnt out?
Oof. I feel like when I'm emotionally burnt out, I start to get short. Like, you just start to feel like
Yes.
doesn't matter what's what's going on. It's like, and I'm like, okay, I'm tired. Halt.
Yes.
Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired.
Yes.
I'm probably hungry or
More
tired.
than likely.
I'm probably hungry or tired.
That's true. Let's see. A sign that I'm emotionally burnt out would be probably just the feeling of when we've talked about a parasite before, right? A parasite is somebody or something that can leech onto you and literally suck the life out of you. Oh. And to your point, right, it is that shortness, but it's the draining of the energy, the feeling of I need a break. I need a emotional and mental break.
Man.
Yeah.
That was the word. I mean, just to your point, I just wanted to double down and reiterate for whoever is feeling like that. It doesn't matter what their title is. If somebody's draining you, you need to move them away from you.
That's right. Period. What's one thing you've learned about success? So much. I would, if I start, I would say that success is in the eye of the beholder. Just because success may look one way for me or you or us together, that may not be what success looks for somebody else. Like you just mentioned, right? Learning more about your history and your lineage. If you came from humble beginnings, you may be like, hey, I'm just trying to make six figures and be able to not worry about my bills, have a home, just have stability, right? Where, again, that is success for somebody. And giving them that option and that grace to live in that, I think, again, and not judge people for where they are. You don't know what their goals are and what success is to them unless you ask. And then, when you learn more, give them that applause.
That's facts. I love that. To me, so ask the question one more
time. What's one thing you've learned about success?
It's going to sound a little bit cliche, but I heard a quote that I really love. Success is not owned, it's rented. Mm-hmm. And rent is due every day.
It's every day.
So that's what I've learned about success is that no matter how big the deal is, the opportunity, the award, the accolade, mm-hmm. there's always tomorrow. There's always another level. Like when you think you've arrived, you lost sight of your destination.
Yeah, absolutely. What's one healthy habit people overcomplicate? I would say, to a degree is going to be physical health. Yeah. And this would go back to why we created our philosophy SWAN, which stands for sleep, water, activity, nutrition. We need to simplify it. We need to bring it back down to basics. The importance of being able to sleep, rest, and recover, to drink water, making sure that you're staying hydrated, you're clearing those toxins out of your body, the activity to get your body moving, get your heart rate up, and nutrition, eating the rainbow and smaller, healthier meals more. I think just really simplifying that, sticking in that realm, you're going to see major, major differences when it comes to your physical health.
Yeah, I second that. And I was going to say the same thing on activity. People think that you got to be like, I'm doing CrossFit. And it's like extreme. And it's like, you could have just put on your sandals and just walked to the mailbox. But instead of once, twice.
Yeah.
Or two or three times.
That's right. What's your current health non-negotiable?
My current health non-negotiable is getting into the gym at least once a day, 6 days a week for like an hour.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good one. And I second that as well. Definitely getting into the gym for us. I'd also say, because I'm really trying to work on my protein intake right now and making sure, like, there's been more studies that have been coming out, especially for women. Oh, I'm strong. Like, don't get it twisted. Your girl's getting strong. So, because I've been increasing my protein intake, making sure we have our protein shakes, protein bars, our bone broth. Like I need to be able in, Greek yogurt, making sure that I have high protein items in the house has been like a non-negotiable recently. And we also do that when we travel. Yeah. I'd also say, going back to the gym part, when we travel, having a hotel that has a fitness center,
big difference.
Big difference.
And going to the store to get items we need when we first get into the destination.
Facts. 100%. What's a wellness myth you wish would disappear forever?
You go first.
Okay. Mine would be that lifting weights makes women look bulky. And the reason why is because there's more studies that are coming out about the importance of strength training for women. And I think, again, when we talk about strength training, it doesn't need to be I'm lifting heavy amounts of weight, but it does need to be challenging. It's something that we're noticing in women long term. It is contributing to longevity, our bone density. We lose lean muscle mass specifically as we get older as women. And so you have to strength train really up until, your 60s, 70s, even into your 80s. Obviously the weight will vary, but strength training is huge. So just because you're lifting weights doesn't mean that you're going to be bulky and, unless you're what is it? IFBB pro?
Yeah. Moving weight.
You're moving weight, but not everyone's looking like that or wants to do that.
I really like that. What I would say is the myth that you basically need to stop running as you get older. I saw some stats and some data around the fact that, like, I think after the age of like 30, like 70 to 80% of people like don't run at all after they hit like 30 years old. Yeah. And I thought that was so crazy that like,
well, you like to run.
I know, but it's also, like,
I don't like to run, but now that there are studies coming out that you need to do interval sprinting.
I mean, but if you just think about it, right? To be 75 and look back and be like, man, I haven't run in 45 years. Like that's crazy.
And you have to be gas station ready.
Can you define?
No, you define it. Shout out to Josh Bryant.
Man, shout out to my guy, Josh Bryant, Jailhouse Strong.
Come on.
Gas station ready. He's got it on the t-shirts. But basically, you're at a gas station at 2 a.m. Somebody walks up
to you. This is real, though, especially for women.
If you're at a gas station at 2 a.m. and somebody walks up to your pump, what are you going to do?
Are you ready?
Are you gas station ready?
Are you ready at the gas station?
Are you gas station ready? That's the whole thing. And it was like, you know what? That is a great question.
Yeah.
And you want to be ready. And if you haven't ran in 45 years, there's a great chance that you're not gas station ready.
Okay. What's your body trying to tell you, but you ignore it?
My body is trying to tell me, but I ignore it, that I have to have smaller portions.
But I ignore it.
The 6-piece
I absolutely do not need to. How dare you?
The 6-piece needs to be a 3-piece. The 6-piece needs to be a 3-piece, but the 6-piece is calling my name. I just wonder, like, the other hungry. 3 pieces are just, I got to be that hungry.
Yeah.
I have to be hungry enough to eat all 6. And it's like, you don't need all of those.
My body's trying to tell me. That's funny. That was a good one. So my body's trying to tell me there's 2 things. I'm working on quieting my nervous system is number 1. Number 2 is my body's telling me that I need to run more. And I'm not I'm not excited about it.
I got a video you running. Form was great.
I know.
You looked elite out there.
Listen. Oh no, the form's there. It's just I don't enjoy it.
Awesome.
Every time I'm like, why? But there's studies coming out. We have to do interval sprinting. And even into your 60s, I was talking to my mom about it. She said, sprinting? What do I look like?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Yes. Okay, let's see. We've got to run through these pretty fast.
I'm ready.
All right.
Rapid fire.
This is supposed to be rapid fire, and I think they've been a little bit longer than that. Okay.
I mean, I've been really diving in.
What's something you healed that had nothing to do with food or fitness?
You first.
I think this is for both of us. We've been trying to heal our inner child.
It's true. Major.
Honestly.
Major.
Thoughts?
Second that.
Okay. What's your take on balance in wellness? It's integration.
It is.
It's because balance means, right? If we think about a scale, there is going to be times where you are giving attention more in one area, but you're not in another area. But if you're integrating health and wellness into your everyday, then it just becomes a part of your routine.
Yeah. And I think to that point, I would say balance in the overall routine of a holistic approach, but then you can be unbalanced in certain elements because you want to stay, that saying of like being uncommon amongst common, right? Like you do want to be like progressive overload training, which is something we do. Like most people don't train and like lift more as they go. So I think just things like that are where it can be a little imbalanced, some would say, because it's heavy lifting or training, but it's also balanced in the overall routine with recovery.
Yes. What's the weirdest health hack you've tried and did it work?
You first.
Weirdest health hack? I mean, it wasn't weird. I just didn't like it. The shots of apple cider vinegar.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. So gross.
I second that.
Yeah.
Really burn your esophagus.
Oh my gosh. The worst. The worst. What's one small daily ritual that's changed your energy completely?
Meditation.
Yeah.
No question. Meditation,
Definitely.
prayer, but the meditation was new.
Yeah, I agree. What's one piece of health advice you'd give your younger self? Well, different for me because, again, having two collegiate athlete parents, it was all about health and wellness for the most part. Although my dad was a binge eater, my younger self, the health advice would honestly be more mindset. If anything, for me, it would be more based around you don't need to be fearful, like go for it. Although I did in most areas, there were some areas where, I was just like, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to, but realizing that you have to get over that in order for you to progress.
Yeah, I tell my younger self, you're gonna reach your fullest potential.
Health advice. Okay. I
had some big health goals when I was a youngster.
Okay.
Playing sports, like I wanted a transformation. I was Buddha back then.
Well, I think for you though, it would also go back to even like portion control, kind of some of the things that you're talking about now. That's what.
Yeah, more so positive talk.
Yes. What's the healthiest thing we've done together?
Ooh, I mean, we've done some, like, I would say like a sauna spa, like being able to go through the sound healing and
yes.
I mean, the meditation. I mean, we had some real experience, some real breakthroughs.
We did a feng shui class.
Aerial yoga. I forgot about
aerial yoga.
Who thinks I did aerial yoga? People don't believe it. I have to drop the picture.
He did aerial yoga. We did the meditation with the buffalo drum. Whoa, that was intense. I
was like, oh,
that was intense. We felt the vibrations from our feet all the way up to the
next level.
Heads. Yeah, that was amazing. What's one healthy conflict resolution habit we've adopted? I would say a couple of things, but definitely one is addressing the problem more in the moment as opposed to waiting for a couple of days to go by.
That, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And always being respectful. Like, I just think so many times people don't like play fair, fight fair, or have disagreements in a fair setting. And I just feel like we always keep it respectful. That make a difference.
I love that. Okay. What's your partner's go-to wellness move that makes you roll your eyes, but it works?
I don't know. You first.
I would say cold plunge. I roll my eyes every time, but I know it works. Or cryo.
I would say sunscreen. I'm the one to put that sunscreen on, and you having me locked in.
I have you locked in.
You better put that sunscreen.
You better put that sunscreen on. We ain't gonna get stage 4 up in here, no sir.
No.
Okay, what's a wellness trend you think is toxic?
Intermittent fasting. People be falling out.
Come on.
No food for 10, 15 hours for some folks, and we ran into somebody. She said, "I'm lightheaded right now."
I'm lightheaded right now. I would say the work-life balance.
That's true.
Yeah. So I like your answer too. Is soft life a mindset or just another marketing ploy?
Define soft life.
Soft life is, to me, it's prioritizing peace in all areas of your life, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. It's that soft life. You're not always on the go, right? It's not always being kind of that rat on the wheel, but you're giving yourself that time to take that step back, to be present in the moment. That's what I think.
So then I would say is a soft life, because that's obviously a goal, right? Is to have that soft life, that perspective. But you have to make, I'm sure, a lot of hard decisions and boundaries to have and protect that soft life.
Yes. Do you think it's a marketing ploy or a mindset?
I think it's a mindset versus a marketing ploy. I think it's a mindset.
I think it's a mindset too.
Yeah.
Does wellness feel like another form of hustle culture?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That was quick. Okay, why?
Quick. You got to have, I mean, the hustle of not just, you got to have this attire, you got to have this workout gear, you got to have this membership, you got to, like, it's all, there's this hustle of like,
it is.
What's new? GLP-1s. Are you on Ozempic? Are you doing this? Are you doing recovery? Are you doing cryo? Are you doing?
Yes.
Or what vitamins and
Yes.
such are you doing? Creatine.
All right. I feel like I'm hustling. Got you.
You hustling.
Thank you. I'm hustling. I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Is it possible to heal in a world that rewards burnout? It is.
It is.
It is. But you have to, again, going back to soft life,
boundaries,
mindset, boundaries.
Because you got to say yes to the right things.
But you have to
take
create the boundaries and stick to the boundary.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Love that. What's your take on the obsession with morning routines?
Major
You love
key.
it.
Mandatory.
Have to.
Got to.
Have to. You want to be the thermostat or the thermometer?
You want to be good? You want to be good or you want to be great?
You want to be good and you want to be great. What wellness advice is doing more harm than good right now? I have mine. GLP-1s. Yeah.
I would say they're doing more harm than good.
They're doing more harm than good right now because, again, people are realizing like, oh, I'm going to have to actually change my habits in order for this to work long term. People just want that quick fix, right? That's what people, if you don't need it for the what it's used for diabetes and that
people that are using it
management,
outside of what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah, if you're using weight management just because you can't, make the boundaries and stick to the boundaries, then it's doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
Quick fix. What's something you no longer believe about personal development? Last question.
That you're limited in any way. Like sometimes you think you got to go to the conference or go sit in front of the speaker.
Yes.
Like you can implement it with a piece of paper right here, right now, just by yourself, just by putting it together and putting it in writing.
I like that. That you no longer believe about personal development. Also that it happens overnight. It can take years for you to get to a point where you are again, going back where you have that soft life, you're healing, you're not in the, obsession phase. Yeah, it takes time. Ooh.
A lot of heat.
A lot of heat. So we went from zodiac signs to burnout to body love. If you were answering along with us, we'd love to hear your favorite question. Drop it in the comments. Let us know, or DM us on social as well at Coupley Fit, COUPLEYFIT. But make sure you share this with your group chat. Share this with your partner, your family, friends. We want everyone to be a part of the Coupley Fit and the Glow Up. So until next time, keep growing, keep glowing, and let's start feeling better together. Bye.